Well, hello, I'm back again, and today is Fun Fold Friday, but I have a cool technique I want to show you, and so we're just going to do that today. And it's an old one that's been around for quite a while. I think it's kind of like reverse embossing or something. I can't even remember what it's called. Let's see. I, for the life of me, can't think of what it's called, but it's fun. And it makes your card look so cool. Like, look at these pumpkins. And oh, here, I'll hold them up like this. The darker the paper, the better. So let's look at that, and then we're going to make a card. So at least I'm going to do something on Friday, which is today. But I have a lot to do today, so I thought, well, we can do this. Alrighty, I got all my pieces cut out. I'm using to make the card this old Stampin' Up! Pretty Pumpkins. Oh, I just love this. I bought it as a bundle, so it came. So I got these. They're all not wanting to stick to my tape anymore. But you get these dies. Oh, and this makes the most gorgeous pumpkin. I just love this set. And so that's what we're going to use. And that was these that I cut out. Aren't those gorgeous? They're so elegant looking. And then I did these ones out of gold paper. And then of course I did these. And this is a technique I want to show you. And show you on some darker paper. Yeah, the inks I'm using are black. And I'm going to use Pretty Peacock. And I use Pretty Peacock paper. And then I've got my sentiment here too. If friends were pumpkins, I'd pick you. And I'm going to use a piece of dark, like navy blue paper. So let's see how this technique works on this. And this technique, like I said, I can't remember the name of it, but I will have it in the description box. So what you want to do is you really want to ink up this ink or this stamp. Isn't that pretty? So let's ink it up real good. Mine isn't a very juicy one, but boy, look at that. You can already see. So let's get going here. Get more ink. And let's try this. And then I just kind of push down on the stamp. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. What a cool technique to make a card. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think I'm going to make one more because I like it so much and I've already got it out. Let's just make another one. That is really pretty. Yep. Oh, I love that. I do. Really like that. And then I'm using, this is Whisper White. Stampin' Up! Okay, I just think that turned out beautiful. Those will really look nice on a card. In fact, I could cut them out and put them on here, but I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. So let's get this card going. We're going to just do one for right now. The others I'll make offline. These are going to be some of my Thanksgiving cards. So I took a piece of Pretty Peacock and I cut it down to, I took an 8.5 by 11 and then cut it at 5.5. And then I'm going to take and fold it in half. Whoops, making sure that I got it there. Okay, I'm going to move these out of the way too. I don't want stuff to get all over them. Working on my Christmas cards too. And then I'm going to take a piece of white I got glitter everywhere. But that's okay. I love glitzy stuff. And I'm going to put this inside here. Hopefully my glue isn't going to come out of here. That's still not going to come out. So I think it's got the ends that got plugged up or something. So I will have all the dimensions. But yeah, oh, there we go. There we go. I was going to say, I can't get the glue out. There, now it's coming out. Now it's coming out. Yay! Okay. We're going to put this one on this side. And then we're going to smush it down. Then I'm going to take one of these pumpkins. And I think I'm going to use this one. And then I'm going to put it on the inside of my card. Right down here. And we'll just kind of press it down. I don't want to, the pigment on the ink might not be dry enough yet. You can always take it and go like this. And that will also put it down. I hope I'm in frame here. Let's make sure I am. Okay. Now on the outside, I don't know what kind of paper I'm going to use for this outside. They do have some kind of a pretty blue paper, but I don't know what I want to use. I might just leave mine like this. We can give it a shot, see what it's going to look like. So I'm going to take a piece of gold that I have here and take one of these. If friends were pumpkins, I'd pick you. And I'm going to put glue because tape doesn't really stick to this bling type paper. So let's see what this is going to look like. And then I will turn it over and then push it down. And I think I'm going to like it just like this. So I'm going to put some, well, I'm going to wait a second. We got that one together. Let's place our pumpkins. Put that pumpkin right there. And then I could take the lighter one, put it right there, and then put one of these. And I'm okay with the background being this peacock color. I think it's pretty. I don't have to have a double-sided designer series paper or anything. I'm just getting some glue on some areas of this. Now, if you have a Xyron sticker maker, you could run these through there and then they'll just stick in the hole there. And that is a good way to get them to stick without having to try to get little dabs of glue. Or you can just use some little glue dots here and there if you have any. But we'll give this a try. We're going to put it right here. I mean, I could even do the background. I could have done something on here. I think it's going to be pretty. Okay. Now, let's see. I think this one's going to get glue on it, too. So, put glue on the back of that one. And I'm going to stick it down here. Right like here. Just kind of tap it down. Okay, and then this one here, I think we're going to put some dimensionals on it. Make it pop up. So let me get my dimensionals out. I can find where the end of the bag is. There it is. And we'll take these out and get them out of that bag. And these are really tiny ones. I mean, see how little those are? Whoa! Look at how little that is. Very little. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to put a few of them on here. Right here. And I'll put one over here. And I'll put one over here. And I wonder if that will be enough. I think it might be. So I took and put 1, 2, 3, 4 on here. We'll just see. I'm going to push them down, make sure they're stuck. Oh, that didn't come off. And let's see here. Then we can stick this one right over the top here. Like that. We'll get that little paper off there. There. That should make it stick. And I could pop that up, but I think I'm okay. Let's just put some glue on it. I like glue. I use a lot of glue. I used to use a lot of tape. Now I use a lot of glue. And I'm going to open it up, take my little tool, burnish that down, make sure it's stuck. I don't know what you think, but I think that is absolutely pretty, really pretty. And what I'm going to do is put my lid on here first. I'm going to, because it's a solid color, I'm going to, of course, get my bling out. I've got some glue in here. Let's put some bling around here. I'm going to use my take a pick tool or whatever it's called. I'm going to put that on there. I'm going to put a little smaller one over here somewhere. We'll put a little tiny one. How about put one on here? And how about, ooh, that's a darker blue. Let's use that one. And maybe, do I have another dark blue? Not really. I don't, oh, is that green? I can't, I think it's a blue. I'm going to stick it up here somewhere. I think that adds to our card, and I think it's pretty. So, there we go. And you can use pearls. You can use anything, actually. Let's do another big one, just because I think it needs something else. Right there. Alrighty. There is our card. And here was the technique I wanted to show you using Whisper White pigment ink and putting it on a dark, the darker the better color of cardstock, green, whatever. Oh, it's just beautiful. So I hope that you give this a try. If you don't have this set, it's okay. Just use whatever pumpkin set you have and you can make the same kind of card. You could put a piece of DSP under all this if you want. I just left mine like that. There you go. Okay, so I hope you have a wonderful day. Now I have to get baking because we're having a game night tonight. And so I hope you liked this. If you did, click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then that would be awesome if you did. Until next time, have a great day. Happy creating. Bye-bye.